Hi there, Jen Roque here at StampCampWithJen.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Summerfield, Florida, and welcome to my weekly Facebook Live. If you're new here, I go live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'd love for you to join us. And don't forget to ask your crafty friends to join us as well and share this video. If you like today's project, please give me either a little thumbs up or a heart and leave a comment in the description below. I love hearing from you guys. So those of you joining me live, as you join, please say hello. Let me know where you're joining from. How's your weekend going? I see Jessica's on, Kay's on, all my usual friends are joining. Hello, Jessica. It's nice to see you and thanks for sharing. I really appreciate it. I'm on a little bit early. I was really excited and ready to get on here, so I'm a couple minutes early, but hi, Kay. Good evening. Happy Monday to you as well. My days have been all over the place. I can't believe it's Monday already. It just feels like everything's running together. Thanks so much for sharing the video, Kay. Hi, Elise. Nice to see you. All right, so as you guys, if you've been on my Facebook page from a few days ago, you probably saw the picture I posted with all the Easter candy. So I have lots of things coming with that Easter candy, and today we're gonna make a little treat holder using something that wasn't in the picture, but it's a little Easter treat that's really easy to put together. I think you guys are gonna like it. Hi, Carol. Thanks so much for joining. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around. We'll go over a couple things and then I'll show you how to make this really cute, quick and easy Easter treat that you can give to anybody. And it's really not super Eastery. It could be used for just about anything. So you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around. Hopefully I don't give anything away. Doesn't look like it. Alrighty. Yep, thanks to my Target hubby. That's right. I go and see him and then I browse the candy aisles. He's always like, how much candy can you possibly buy? And I'm like, don't even get me started. I love candy. I buy it all the time. And it's like, each season I get more and more excited because, you know, each season has their own candies. Christmas has all the peppermint stuff that I love. Easter has all the pretty spring colors, and they have some really good candy too. And then Halloween, I get really excited about. Valentine's Day, I loved all that. I just, like I said, all the candy. I love it all. Alrighty, so if you're new here, welcome. Like I said, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have a Facebook channel that if you're watching live, that's where you're watching from. Don't forget to like and follow me on Facebook. If you're watching the replay on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe and then click that bell so you never miss a video notification. I post a video almost every Monday. Sometimes I sprinkle some other ones in and odd days as well, but always on YouTube I post the replays on Tuesday morning, not Monday. So you'll be able to see those. And then I have a Pinterest account that you can follow, and StampCampWithJen.com is my website where you can see lots of cool stuff. Hi, Chris. Thanks so much for joining us from Iowa. All right, so this is my rewards program. For those of you that choose to shop with me, I do have a rewards program. For every $25 in a single order before shipping and tax, you'll earn a point. Once you get up to 20 points, you have earned a free $50 shopping spree on me. I pay for the shipping, tax, everything. All you have to do is pick your goodies. And I do the rest. So if that's something you're interested in, head over to StampCampWithJen.com. And when you see this little picture on the right-hand side, you can click on that. It has all the details as well as a rewards tracker that you can keep track of your orders on. Okay. The current Paper Pumpkin kit. Paper Pumpkin is turning 10. Can you believe it? Paper Pumpkin's been around for 10 years. So this month, Paper Pumpkin is celebrating their anniversary by offering a special Paper Pumpkin kit that has an additional stamp set as a free gift. It's pretty cool. It makes this little like planter image down here, and it's got the little scripty words, which I love. I love all the pretty colors with it too. So if this is something you're interested in getting, you have until March 10th to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin to get that kit, okay? And then another kit that was recently released as part of the kits collection is this colorful kaleidoscope kit. It's very pretty. It makes 9 different cards, so you make 3 of each card in this kit. Very, very pretty. Each month, Stampin' Up! Releases a new kit at the beginning of the month, and this was the one that they just recently released. And they are part of these online exclusives because you can only find these kits online. So online exclusives were just released this week. This is something new that Stampin' Up! Is doing. So basically anything that you can only find online is part of this online exclusive. You won't be able to find it in any catalog. You'll only be able to find it at stampinup.com. March 1st was the first release of the online exclusives, and make sure you click through all of the pages online because there's actually, I started looking towards the top and I said, okay, I've seen some of these, like this is all the new stuff at the top and I'm starting to see stuff I've seen before. But once you get to the very end, there's new stuff at the end too. So you kind of have to look through the whole thing. They don't have all the new stuff right at the top of the online exclusives. And I didn't realize that till people were saying stuff online about, oh, did you see this and that? And I'm like, where are those things? I didn't see them. I just assumed all the newer stuff was at the top, but it is not. So make sure you go through all the pages, okay? So with that being said, every quarter, Stampin' Up! Will be releasing new items in this online exclusive. So March was the first release, June 1st will be the next one, and then September 1st and December 1st. Now, the items that are included in this online exclusive release are only available while supplies last. Some items will be reordered, but Stampin' Up! Hasn't released to us which items will be ordered more of if something goes on back order. So really, if there's anything that you want, order it early because some items, once the inventory is depleted, it's gone and it's gone for good. So this is something really to take advantage of as soon as it comes out, okay? So the current places you can order from right now, you can get the online exclusives, but the mini catalog is still current as well. So you can still order from this catalog through the end of April. So this stuff is still current. And then the annual catalog is also current through the end of April as well. Now this week I did send out an email to my customers that are receiving catalogs on, I think it was yesterday, I sent an email. So if you are a customer of mine and you believe you should be getting a free catalog from me, be sure to check your email to see if you got that. If you think you should be getting a catalog from me because you ordered from me recently in the last year or so and you didn't see your email, send me an email at jen@stampcampwithjen.com and I will double check because I would love to send you a catalog and make sure you have the Stampin' Up! Store right at your fingertips. Those will be coming to customers in April sometime. Okay. And that's it. So let me show you what we're making today. So we are making this cute little treat holder, and it does hold this little Hershey bunny, but you could find, you know, something similar in size and make this for any time because I just put high on there. So it's not really the only thing that makes it Easter is the chocolate. So there will be a link on the blog post that I post with this video, but you get these. Again, I got these at Target, but you can get these, I believe, at Walmart, at a lot of major retailers. They have these chocolate bunnies, and they have different packaging colors. So there's, you know, pink and blue. This one has like a greenish color. So I used Coastal Cabana because I thought that matched the little green wrapper really well. That's kind of the color I stuck with. But these little chocolate bars are 1.2 ounces. But you see, I hold it in my hand. It's pretty big. It's about the size of like the palm of your hand almost. And they measure about 1 3/4 inches by about 4 inches. So it's a pretty good size little chocolate bar there. And you could make a bunch of these really quick and easy. I'm going to show you how to make these. You just need some paper, a little DSP, some ribbon, and we'll embellish it. So we're going to use Balmy Blue cardstock. I haven't even pre-cut this, you guys. I'm just going to do it as we go. I printed out my instructions. I kind of wanted to make sure that I had everything typed out as I needed it. So I wanted to do this on camera so you guys can see. Well, maybe I should have made sure I had my scrap paper together. Let's see, is that big enough? I think that's 1 3/4 inches wide. Okay. So we need to cut a piece of Balmy Blue at 1 3/4 by 7 1/4. So that's 1 3/4 inches wide. And we're gonna do 7 1/4. Oh, thanks, Kay. I'm glad you think it's cute. So what do we say? 7 1/4 here. Okay. And we're gonna score it at 4 1/2. Remember that light gray is the scoring. So we're gonna score it at 4 1/2. I'm gonna press down kind of hard and then go up to 5 and score. And 6 5/8, which is right about there. Okay. So we have our 3 little score lines right there. You guys can see that. And then for our Country Gingham DSP, that's what we're using here. As you can see, I have a pack that's well loved. We need a 1 1/2 by 5 inch piece. So I'm gonna grab this blue piece again. So I need 1 1/2 by 5. So I'm gonna cut the 5 inch part first and do 1 1/2. Okay. And then we're gonna score that one at 1/2 inch. Make sure you guys can see that where I'm doing that. So 1/2 inch right there. That light gray, 2 1/4, 2 3/4, and 4 1/2. Okay, just like that. Pretty simple. All right, that's pretty much all we need to do with our little paper trimmer here. So now for our Balmy Blue, I'm gonna kind of fold those score lines up and crease them. Okay. And then this one, I'm gonna fold these over. And this one, we're basically gonna make like a little box, like a little wrap to wrap around the treat holder. And you'll see here in a second. Okay. And I'm gonna take a little bit of tear and tape. I can never find the end of these. So we're gonna take a little bit of tear and tape and just put it on one of these tabs here. I use my bone folder. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just make like a little box basically. So if you take this tab and fold it down and then fold on your center score line, it'll match up perfectly. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take my little spatula end of my Take Your Pick tool. This is the easiest way I found to get this backing off. Especially having fake nails, it makes it a lot easier. All right, so we're just gonna fold that over. So now we have our little wrap, just like that, really easy, right? And then we're gonna do a little decorating. So we're gonna actually take our Label Me Lovely punch. I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna take, so you can see this is the bigger end here. I'm gonna take this very end piece and I'm actually gonna slide it inside. And I'm gonna put it in just until I get it all the way in so it's covered, so all the edges are covered. And then I'm gonna center the edges in these little grooves here. So I'm just gonna center that, make sure that this edge is all the way in just until I can't see it anymore. And then we're gonna punch, if I can get it to hold still, there we go. And then I'm gonna punch it. And that's how I've made a little decorative edge, just like that. Very easy, right? And then we're going to do the same thing here. So I've got my edge down at the bottom. So at the opposite end, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna fold this, and now having folded it, it made it a little bit harder. So I'm just gonna fold it back a little bit because it's a little difficult to get it in there. But once you fold it back, you can do the same thing. You just put it in just until you can't see that top edge anymore, and you center it in between those grooves. Oops. And hopefully don't pull it out with your hand. Here, let's see here. There we go. So I'm gonna put that in, and you can kind of use your finger down here to hold it in place if it keeps sliding around. So I don't want to put it too far in. There we go. So I'm going to use that finger down here to hold it in place and then punch. And now we have two little decorative edges, okay? So now you're going to fold it up so you have that little space for the chocolate to go. And then you're going to just slide this little wrap over the bottom, just like that, okay? And then we're going to take a little glue dot here, actually. Let me see where my glue dots are. Here we go. So I'm just going to take a glue dot. I like to use this little pointy edge of my Take Your Pick tool. It makes it easier to place it. So we're just going to place that glue dot right in the center there. If I can get it to hold. There we go. And now we're just going to fold that over onto that paper, and that'll kind of help hold it in place, just like that. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, so now you can put your little bunny in, and we're going to do a little decorating, okay? Actually, and then we need to put our ribbon on still, because I use this little ribbon at the top just to kind of give it a little embellishment. So for that, I used this is that variegated ribbon. It's like balmy blue and white. It's super, super pretty. So we're just gonna fold a bow, tie a bow. I know this isn't everybody's favorite thing to do. If you hate bows, you could totally skip this part or have a friend tie it for you. That's always an option. I know a lot of people don't like to do it and they struggle with it. Some people have like special bow making machines, like little stands that they use. There's lots of little tricks to tying a bow, but once you get that all situated there, that didn't come out too bad. So I'm going to trim my tails here. Trim this one. And then we're going to use another glue dot for the back here. So we're just going to find our glue dot, stick the back of our bow on that glue dot, and pull it up. I'm going to take my bunny out, actually. It's a little easier to do it. And then in that center, we're just going to put a little bow. We're going to put that bow right at the top there. And then put our bunny back in. Cute, cute. So now we got to do our little high. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Oh, thanks, Jean. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. It's almost done. It's so easy. So what I did was I grabbed my Give It a Whirl dies. I love these dies. They have so many cute little shapes on here. So out of the 3 hearts that are on here, I'm using this bigger heart. And we're just going to die cut a basic white heart out of there. I'm going to get some scrap paper. Go. And I'm grabbing my Boho Blue mini machine to die cut my heart here. And I've got some white and my little heart. And we're just going to put that right on there. No problem. See, easy peasy. And now we've got our little stitched heart, which I love. I love anything that has stitching on it. I hope Stampin' Up! Releases everything stitched from now on. I'm a sucker for it. I can't help it. Now, for the little high, I'm actually using this Easter Bunny stamp set, and we're using the little high right here. So this comes as part of a bundle, but the Easter Bunny punch that goes with it, unfortunately, is on back order until like mid-May. So part of the reason I wanted to tell you this, don't get discouraged, because if it goes on back order until mid-May and the calculator, the catalog ends at the end of April. My assumption is that this bundle might carry over, or it might be available longer than the catalog. So in my mind, that's the reasoning that I'm going with if the Bunny Punch is on back order until May and the catalog ends in April. So who knows if that's true? That's my logic, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so we're going to use that Coastal Cabana ink. I really like this color. A lot of times when I make little packaging for treat holders, I just go with the colors on the treats packaging themselves, and that's how I design a lot of things and pick the colors for things. So we're going to put that high right in the middle of the heart. And then I am going to take a dimensional, if I can find one. I have a million of them. Here we go. I put them away and now I can't find them. Does anybody else do that? You put something away and it's like, wow, I can't find anything when I put it away. When it's strewn all over the place, not where it's supposed to be, you can usually find it a lot easier. I don't know why it works that way. So I just put a little dimensional towards the bottom of my heart here. And then that dimensional, if it's easier for you to put the dimensional, actually that probably would be a lot easier to put the dimensional on the little packaging here right below. Let's do it that way. That's going to be a lot easier. So put your dimensional right below that little decorative edge there, and then center your heart right above it. Duh, that is definitely the way to go. And that's it. That is our cute little Easter Bunny treat holder. They come in all three of these little colors. You could change them up to match the packaging, or just keep it in this balmy blue Coastal Cabana combination that I have, either way. But you could make a bunch of these super duper fast for like a kid's classroom, a church retreat, any kind of like gathering, something to give to your neighbors. Anything like that. So these are really quick and easy, and I really hope it inspires you to get going on your Easter treat making. I know I've been eating half of the treats while I'm making them, so I need to stop so I have inventory to use. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate you watching, and please give me a thumbs up or a heart and let me know in the comments below what you think. Feel free to share this video with your friends, invite them to join us on Monday evenings, and I hope to see you again next time. If you have any questions about anything, or if you need to order any of the supplies for today's project, please purchase them with me, Jennifer Roque, at StampinUp.com. I'd really appreciate your business. You bought this weekend and hope someone well, there you go. I have lots of cute packaging ideas, Lucy, so stay tuned if you bought that Easter Bunny stamp set, because I'm going to be using it a lot more. I've been creating all kinds of stuff with it, so you just have to wait and see what I come up with. All right, guys. Well, like I said, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Have a great week. I will see you next Monday, and until next time, be safe and happy stamping. Bye-bye.